What's up YouTube? It's Joel here. We've got your fourth stimulus check update. Breaking news. A fourth stimulus check is on the table. It's being discussed right now by the Biden administration. We have a $2,000 signing bonus for those getting back to work. $3,600 is coming to parents starting July 15th straight into their bank accounts. A fierce critic of the student loan industry is now heading it, which is looking good for more student loan forgiveness. COVID cases are dropping by 5% in nearly every state in the U.S. And we've got Walmart, Wally World, who sees sales booming from people's stimulus checks, which again is another good factor for a fourth stimulus check. This is your stimulus and economic news update, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. So let's do our own stimulus giveaway on this channel. If we can get to 10,000 likes on this video, then I'm gonna give away $500 to 5 winners, $100 a piece. And all you have to do is number 1, be subscribed to the channel. Number 2, smash that like button. And number 3, comment on this video on what you think about the topics that we discussed. And I just want to say I appreciate every single one of you that supports True Life Investing YouTube channel. And please, if anyone asks you for any personal info or it has my picture or anything like that, to contact them on WhatsApp, it's not me, it's fake. Please don't do it. Democratic lawmakers are working to send out another direct payment in the form of a fourth stimulus check. The Biden administration right now is actively discussing what a fourth stimulus check looks like, what it will be tied to in terms of which stimulus bill, because there's 2, and when it will come and what the amount can most likely look like. Right now, the only way Biden's full package is getting past his $4+ trillion stimulus packages for infrastructure and for families for the U.S. is through budget reconciliation. The Republicans aren't even thinking of doing a $1 trillion towards these plans for the infrastructure and for the American families. And so we know that that's not even close to what the Democrats want to do. So what's going to happen? They already expressed that they are not going to side with Biden on this huge spending. The Democrats don't need GOP support. They have the votes. They have 2 times that they can continue to do the budget reconciliation. And what do they have on the table right now? 2 bills. None of this is by coincidence. Lawmakers know what's going on and are working things out. Over 80 lawmakers support a fourth stimulus check, including Vice President Kamala Harris. And not only do they support it making it reoccurring stimulus checks. But the biggest question is when and how much. The golden number right now is $2,000 for adults and $1,000 for children, up to 3 children. This would be retroactive to March of 2021. Their goal is to get this done by August. Why? Because in August, the lawmakers take a recess starting the 2nd week of August all the way through to September through Labor Day weekend. So pretty much off a whole month. That's why this is so crucial. That's why they're trying to get this all done very fast. It's a lot of people who need real help right now, not 3 months from now. And so where they are at, they've tried to do it bipartisan, but they're just too far apart. But they do have the means and the ways through budget reconciliation to get those 4 stimulus checks passed and into Americans' pockets. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section. Now, if you live in Arizona and you're collecting unemployment, Arizona is setting aside $300 million of federal resources to offer a one-time bonus of $2,000 to certain eligible individuals who return to the workforce and get a full-time job. And if you're going to a part-time job, you're going back to a part-time job, you would actually receive a $1,000 bonus. The bonuses will be awarded when the individual has stopped filing for unemployment benefits and has completed at least 10 weeks of work with an employer, and will be offered on a first-come, first-served basis. Basically, a $2,000 bonus check to get back to work is what they're saying. This is a growing momentum in terms of across other states that are looking to do this because there's actually a worker shortage. A restaurant in New York has actually closed all of its locations because they don't have enough workers. We have 18 states that have stopped the federal unemployment aid of $300 per week because they feel that people are choosing to receive that assistance rather than go back to work. Let me know your thoughts on the unemployment and this $2,000 boost. So the IRS is gearing up for the distribution of those child tax credit payments of $3,600 for kids under the age of 6 and $3,000 paid to the parents for kids between the age of 6 and 17. So the IRS said roughly 39 million American families are eligible for monthly payments of up to $300 through the newly expanded child tax credit starting on July 15th. That's going to be going straight into their bank accounts through direct deposit. So instead of forcing parents to wait until the following year and having to file their annual income taxes, these relief checks are in advance on half of what they typically be getting whenever they file their income taxes. Biden estimates that about 90% of families with children will get this new tax relief automatically so that they can get their kids and the families the help they need immediately. The IRS is setting up an online portal where people can opt out of receiving the monthly payments, and a portal where people who don't typically file tax returns can give the IRS info to start getting that child tax credit payments. The IRS also said taxpayers will also have the opportunity to update information about changes in their income, their filing status, or the number of qualifying children or dependents through this portal. And this is going to be available for people to go in and do before July 15th, which is great because we're actually starting something new that I believe is going to be such a huge help to Americans because they're going to be able to get immediate relief, monthly relief to make sure that their families are taken care of. Let me know what you think about this in the comments section. So we have good news for the economy and it actually getting back to normal. Johns Hopkins University data shows that COVID cases counts are declining by 5% or more in nearly every U.S. state. So as nationwide levels of infections and deaths continue their downward trends, this is good for everybody. It gives everybody a better peace of mind of where this is going. On average of about 1.8 million vaccinations are being done in the U.S. each day over the past week. And according to federal data, about 47.5% of the population has received at least one vaccine dose. Now, this chart that you're seeing is showing the downward trend of the COVID cases, which is amazing because, we don't want it to be going up or even we don't even want to be flatlined. We want it to go down and down as quickly as possible. Biden recently set a goal of getting 70% of U.S. adults to receive at least one dose of these vaccines by July 4th. So the faster this happens, the more people are at ease, going out, getting back into their normal lives, getting back to pre-pandemic levels in terms of life and the economy. Because this has literally turned the entire world upside down, but thankfully we're heading in the right direction. So we have Walmart who blew past Wall Street projections in their first quarter. The stimulus checks that were sent out to Americans are helping to boost sales, and the company raised its expectations for the years. Sales at stores opened at least a year rose 6%, slowing from the 8.6% increase during the fiscal fourth quarter. But it topped last year's 10% spike when Walmart turned into a pandemic lifeline for millions of people. Online sales rose by 37%, down from its 69% during the fourth quarter. So what has Walmart been doing? They've been pushing further into fast and convenient delivery over the past year, and its sales at its stores were elevated, with many other retailers forcing to close down because of the lockdowns. So even the massive infrastructure put into place by Walmart that they've been doing online with their website, they said it was strained because of all the millions of orders that were coming from people that were locked down, that were quarantined at home. This is something that Walmart has done to adapt, to help out people and make sure they get the things that they need in this really hard times during this pandemic. But this is good for the stimulus checks. The reason being is because if the stimulus checks are helping to grow the economy, they're helping us to get back in check, they're also helping to make sure that people get the things that they need. And that's what Walmart has showed, that a lot of people have spent a lot of money on getting the necessities and gas and groceries and things for their family like that. So I'm super glad about that. I'm looking forward to hopefully seeing another fourth stimulus check. I know you are too. Let me know what you think about this down in the comments. So student loan forgiveness is taking one step closer to becoming a reality. So supporters of forgiving some student loan debt welcomed a recent announcement by Education Secretary Miguel Cardona. So he announced that a fierce critic of the student loan industry, Richard Cordray, would head the department's office that oversees the loan portfolio. Cordray, a former Consumer Financial Protection Bureau director, was recently named Chief Operating Officer of Federal Student Aid at the Education Department. Manju Bangalore, a student debt campaigner at the Progressive Change Campaign Committee, said Cordray's appointment was promising. Bangalore said, "We believe he will stand up for student borrowers as he did in his position at CFPB. The time is now to cancel $50,000 of student debt, and we look forward to Cordray being in the mix on this issue. This is good news for those looking for student loan forgiveness. The number used to be 10,000 from Biden in terms of canceling student loan debt, but now Miguel Cardona is looking into how Biden can cancel $50,000 in student loans through executive order. A lot of help coming to those that have student loans. They're looking into it, how much can be done through executive order and how much needs to be done through Congress, but you know that something is going to be done. Let me know if you need student loans canceled and why in the comments section. But let's remember that we are about building our own wealth and making our future brighter for ourselves and for those around us. So don't wait on me, don't wait on anybody else. Get you some free money through investing. You can get you 2 free stocks with Webull worth up to $1,850. Or you can go with Robinhood, sign up with them. They give you 2 free stocks worth up to $500 whenever you make deposits. But it's easy as getting these stocks. You can either sell them off, let them grow, but it gets you into the world of investing. And from there, you start learning about it. You start asking questions. You start becoming curious. And then you see that where people are growing their wealth, it gets your mind going in the right direction. I personally do this every single week, and I've literally doubled the amount of money that I've put in. And I would like to show y'all right here in the screen. You can see how I've made 114% of my money since I've been investing in Robinhood. Those links are down in the description. If you have any questions, please ask me down in the comments section, but let me know which free stocks you get. But don't be afraid. Take some extra change and change your life. Whether it's $5, $10, $20, I literally put $20 in there every single week, and I've been doing it for a while, and look where my account is at now. And I would love to see you do the same thing. So don't forget to subscribe, like this video, hit that notification bell to stay up to date on all stimulus and economic news that affects you and learn how to build some wealth. This is Joel with Your Life Investing. Until next time, peace out.